Hey guys, I'm Gavin. Welcome to Small Tech. Today, I have bought, well, how do I explain this? All the iPods, or iPod Nanos, 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen, 5th gen, a few iPod Classics, a few iPod Minis. There's probably 40 iPods in here, if I had to guess. And 30 to 40 iPods, I don't know, we'll count them in the video. But, my goal here was, I had a couple of flash mod type ideas that I wanted to try out, and a couple of them include some iPod Nano mods, and which probably won't work just because of some firmware stuff, but I want to poke around at some with that. There are a bunch of these 4th gen Nanos in here. 3rd gen Nanos, which I also find kind of fun, and a couple of iPod Minis. I've got some 2nd gen Nanos down here. You can see that, and some factory Apple accessories as well, which should be pretty cool. And I got an iPhone 3GS thrown in there that works on 6.1.6, which is his latest software, but I still think these are neat, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And this whole box cost me $240, and that is kind of a bulk deal just because they didn't test like a lot of this stuff, and so we're gonna go through the whole box and see which ones work, which ones don't, which ones I kind of got scores on, and which ones ended up being duds for parts and stuff. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so we're back. I know this is a bit of a different setup here, but I've got a hot air station now. You can see I have the overhead, so this will be a better setup for all of this. And so all of these iPods that I had pretty much work, or at least the boards work. Whether or not the battery actually holds a charge and everything is hit or miss. Okay, so that's a new discovery. I need to tighten that one down, or maybe the camcorder's just too heavy for this arm. I kind of doubt it, but there we go. Let's try that. So I have some 5th gens here. Sorry, there's a 5th gen, there's another 5th gen. This one's engraved, so I don't know if I can, well, this one's also engraved, but it just has some company logo on the back of it. This one's a 4th gen. This one's all 16 gig 4th gen. This one works and it holds battery as well. So if I was going to use a 4th gen, I think I would use this one. I have an 8 gig 3rd gen. There's a red 8 gig 3rd gen here that also works. These two work. Camera one, 5th gen. I don't think I got either of these two to hold a charge, and these are a pain to fix, but I might end up trying to tackle that in the future. This is another 4th gen 8 gig. I'm gonna sort these actually. 4th gens up here. I'll put the 5th gens down here together. 3rds are over here. I think all of my 3rd gens work. And then I have an iPod mini here. A slim 5th generation 30 gig. Because they had this one, they were going to throw it in the bin as well, and it worked. You can see I've started tearing into some of these already. So what my plan was, and originally why I bought all of these for all of this testing, is that I have some ideas here. And my idea is that, well, let me just show you. Here's this. This is a 1st generation Nano board, and you can see those chips right there, the Samsung chips. On this one's a 2 gig, so those would each be 1 gig chips, or if they stacked them, which I don't think they did on these, but sometimes they stack them. Sometimes they'll stack 2 chips on top of each other, right there. In this case they didn't, but theoretically you can. So what I want to try is, I have this little 64 gigabyte M-SATA drive with some SanDisk chips on it. These are DIP48 chips, and I should be able to drag solder them instead of having to reball them. And I wanted to try desoldering a couple of these chips to put on the pads of these, and then trying to install RockBox on it because it supports it. I found a test where someone had tried this before, but whenever they tried it, they put both of the chips on and it still worked, and it was able to register some storage, but it only registered as much as the machine shipped with. So my hope is that if I solder a chip on here from this, then I should be able to get some more storage, hopefully supported in RockBox, because I find that RockBox is more usable on these Nanos anyway, and if I were to want to use day-to-day one of these Nanos with more storage, then RockBox would be fine. So I'm going to try to get that working if possible. And I guess this video I'm just gonna, or next video I guess, I may just cut this off right here since this may be starting to get a long video. So if you enjoyed watching, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment if you have any feedback for me on any of this stuff or anything like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.